Bruh, this messy hell. This is Miss Megan Hess, honey. So let me read this little news clip here to y'all, because this something, listen close, girl, because this to me is messy as hell. So Megan Hess, a Colorado funeral home owner accused of selling body parts and pleads guilty in federal court. A Colorado funeral home operator accused of illegally selling body parts and giving clients fake ashes has pleaded guilty to mail fraud in federal court. And this is the crazy part for me. And I haven't even read the full article to know the details, so hopefully it clears itself up. But I'm going as I read, okay? BITCH. Not you only being pleading guilty to mail fraud, you sat up here and gave people some fake ashes. And now it got me wondering about the girl that threw the man ashes over into the damn river. I'm wondering if the ashes was really his damn mama. Because I feel like if she's doing this, a lot of people are doing this. I feel a way. Girl, imagine you getting fake ass ashes and you thinking that that's your parent or your sibling, or whatever, whatever, whoever's in there is what you're thinking. Like, girl, that got me thinking about my granddaddy. I might have to get that checked the hell out, girl. You got me over here rethinking damn cremations and stuff if y'all doing it like that. All this money people spending and you giving them something. I'll be down at the jailhouse ready to whoop her. Let me find out they fake. I wonder if people can test ashes. I'm sure they can. Test these ashes and let me know if they real and if they are genetically connected to me. Because if not, these hands going to be connected to her. So we both going to be locked up in the cell because you was wrong as hell. Either that or I'm going to have to sue you down to the ground, literally. Okay? So I hope all the people that has gone to this little white woman's spot, y'all go ahead and y'all get y'all class action lawsuit or whatever it is, and y'all need to sue her ass. Because that's some crazy shit there. You done sat up here and sold these people, family members, body parts and stuff like that, giving it to other organizations. Like that she gave them to people to do research. So obviously these are companies. See, this is like some crazy here. This is some crazy here to me. Let's keep going. They're saying that Megan Hess faces a maximum of 20 years in prison after entering the plea Tuesday in Grand Junction. Other charges against Hess will be dropped under a plea agreement. Not y'all dropping charges. Under a plea agreement. Bitch, I done got a little more upset about this now. When you got some men that's been locked up for years for some shit they didn't do or something minor as fuck. Do you hear me? And y'all, they ain't get no plea agreement. I don't like this. Girl, I hope somebody get a hold to Hess when she get behind them bars. Okay, Hess is 45 years old, and her mother, Shirley Koch, operated the Sunset Mesa Funeral Home in Montrose. They were arrested in 2020 and charged with 6 counts of mail fraud and 3 counts of illegal transportation of hazardous materials. This mess is hell. A grand jury indictment said that from 2010 through 2018, Hess and Koch offered to cremate bodies and provide the remains to families at a cost of $1,000 or more. That is insane to me. So that means in 2018, girl, let me do my calculations. Give me a second here. Because, bitch, I know motherfucker. Well, it's minus. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Give me a second now. Bitch, your ass was 33 years old when you started doing this whole ass shit here. Young. Ooh, girl, that done got me heated over here, girl. That's some stuff. How do you look these people in their face when they giving you money? They crying their eyes out and they hurt and everything behind their family member passing away. You sitting up here, got these folks thinking that you about to cremate a mother body only for you to turn around and give them some fake ashes, and they done gave you their cash. And some of these people, everybody, they don't be having insurance how they should or whatever the case may be. Okay, so they ain't no telling how they had to come up with them thousands of dollars that they gave your clown monkey. Are you serious? And you mean to tell me that they had the audacity to drop some of the charges based on a plea agreement? Well, if y'all want to drop some shit and create plea agreements, then y'all need to scrape through all the men you got locked up for frivolous ass. How about that? men and women. Okay, girl, I done got heated. Girl, she done pissed me off. Thomas Hess and Koch also shipped bodies and body parts that tested positive for and belonged to people who died from infectious diseases, including hepatitis B and C and HIV, despite certifying to buyers that the remains were disease free. Did y'all hear what I just read? Did y'all hear what I just read? And you mean to fucking tell me that these women, I ain't even hear nothing about Miss Koch yet, the mama. I don't even know what the fuck going on with her. But this bitty body boo hit hole right here, her ass only got what up to 20 years, if that, and she probably gonna get out sooner than that. But they were shipping body parts from bodies that had diseases, y'all, and telling the people that they were disease free. Wow. That's some heartless shit there. That's some heartless shit there. Oh, that's so heartless. So both Hess and Koch originally had pleaded not guilty at first, but then they ended up changing their plea. Hess is tentatively set to be sentenced in January. A change of plea hearing for Koch is scheduled for July 12th. So it seems like her mom is about to be sentenced coming up this month. Prosecutors recommended a sentence for so let me go back, of 12 to 15 years. That's what they're suggesting. So let me go back up and see at first what they originally wanted to give her. So she's facing a maximum of 20 years, but her attorneys are trying to give her 12 to 15 years. She deserves life. I'm sorry. For me, I like, she should be locked up for the rest of her life. Because when it's one thing to cremate and then give people fake ashes, but it's another thing to take people that died of diseases and give those bodies or those organs or whatever over to whatever research company. And who's to say it was a research company? It could have been going over to somebody that may have needed a part or something, an organ or something. I don't know. But that's some crazy there. And you would think, because that's what I'm thinking, if she's sitting over here telling these people like, hey, actually these are disease free, and they not, it's like, it sounds like they're going to use that for more than research. They may try and go and implant those things into somebody else. Do you know what she has contributed to when it comes to society? And you mean to tell me that y'all dropped some of the charges based on plea agreements? Oh, you got your fucking mind. And I feel like they did that because it's probably a local funeral home and everybody knows them. And probably was like, oh, well, I knew her since she was young and I grew up with her and she don't really mean no harm, So, I mean, I got to do what the law says. I'm going to have to sentence you. I'm going to have to give you something, okay? But what I'll try to do, let me see, we'll try to work with you here, okay? What we're going to try to do, we're going to go ahead and drop these other charges, but these right here, these are looking like felonies. So I'm not going to be able to let those go. We're going to have to let those sit, but I'll tell you what I can do. These other 8, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to wipe those off the table, okay? Like, that's what it's giving for me. Hess had created a nonprofit organization in 2009 called Sunset Mesa Funeral Foundation. Girl, what the funeral home need a foundation for? As a body broker service, doing business as a donor services. Ooh, girl, I just line her up, just put her up, just let everybody just take a turn. Just let us, come on. All right, because BITU was all out of order, girl. On dozens of occasions, Hess and Koch transferred bodies or body parts to third parties for research without families' knowledge. Girl, you two finna have a damn time. They finna be like, girl, restrict. Do not pass go. You talk about too much in this live, girl. We cannot have it. Anyway, So what else are they saying? Yeah, on dozens of occasions, Hess and Koch transferred bodies and body parts to third parties for research without family's knowledge. And you know what else I think? If you're going to do that when a person passes away, I understand a lot. I'm not everybody. There are a ton of people that are in need of organs, but I also feel like first right of refusal should go to the family. Is there anybody in their family that may need that DNA or blood cells or whatever may line up with them to where that organ will work with them? Y'all need to check with the family first. But you did this illegally, period. Just crazy, y'all. Crazy, 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 crazy. Telling these folks that it was disease free and the whole time it wasn't. Girl, 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 girl. Mm, 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 mm. Mm. Y'all, excuse me. That just took the fucking cake for me. Like that's just something. I didn't expect that article to have that much, you know. I had saw the headline. I was like, let's talk about this real quick. Like, pulled up the article. Girl, this is too much for me. Right. This is probably more common than we think. Absolutely. I believe it 1000%. I'm sure she's not the only one. The black market is a thing. I agree. I agree. And I agree for sure. Like, that's crazy. This is a clear example. This is clear proof that that's what it is. Like, come on now, that these do exist. Okay,